Time for our tale of the tape. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of... This is the Grim Reaper, Robin Reid, fighting out of Liverpool, United Kingdom. He's the former super middleweight champion of the world in both the WBC and IBO.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Do you believe this? Good counterpunching for both these athletes. And he misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heat. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Blocks the hook. I'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Lands with the right counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get second in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots, but that leaves more opportunities for headshots. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He just misses with that jab. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score.
You know, I've been in fights like that when you're thinking, come on, Baron, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
There's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He misses with that jab. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch. He fails to score with that left hook. That left counter was perfectly timed. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Good counter punching. Good counter right-handed kick. These men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Left counter scores. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance without it.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Middleweight type of fights, Johnny, you're obviously not going to see the speed you see in some of the lighter divisions or the power you see in some of the heavier divisions, but you still get the best of both worlds.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. Counter shot lands. Neither man really defending himself. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Perfect counter lands. Nice exchange here from both men. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy fight, he's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Time for the 5th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Beautiful counter shot. Missing with the hook. Got out of the way at that right hook. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left counter punch will score. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
He misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Here we go in the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter left hand there. He missed with that jab. Catch and shoot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Hook misses. Good counter punch. These two are the perfect dance partners. Jab misses. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get any close.
Right hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 7. After that last round, something has got to change. He just missed with that left jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nice counter shot. He just misses with that big right hand. Counter left. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. And shoot with the left counter. Good job. Neither man really defending themselves. Great counter right hand there. Nice exchange here from both men. Beautiful counter punch. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. It'll be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
There's a counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Left counter that lands. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Come on, look across it. You've got now to see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish it. It's so important now in the first minute of this round. It's so important.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Only catching air with that hook. Punch, counter punch. Counter right. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
Hard, do you know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab? They're that powerful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Perfect counter shot. Following the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot with the right hand. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
This is the 10th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who scores first blood card. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice counter. Goes to left, but doesn't score. Exchanges from both men in this round. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's a counter shot. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. Good counter punching. punching. Nice job by him to block that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter punching. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That jab misses. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Counter punching. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like this. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
We thought we would have made it to 12. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Punch scores. Neither man really defending themselves. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter shot. Nice punch. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. And his best defense is not as good as his offense. How are they still standing? Big left there, but misses. Another scoring shot. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.